A charm, we pulled it off. Got another golf course in. We're in Kilkenny at a course here that we just got out. It's only 12 holes. It got 18, but try to sneak out and get 12. Look at some of this picturesque view on a course that you're just not going to see too often.
And just a short walk from the famous castle, not too far, inside Kilkenny, and a McDonald's along the way. We found the golf course within a shed and gave it a ring to see if there's any tee times. Worked out a deal, and for just a few euros we were able to play. That is Pococke Golf Course. Now there's a full 18 holes here, but it's pretty tight. Most of the course is not over 400 yards, sitting around 200 to 300 yards on most of the holes. Now it's important to note there is the Kilkenny Golf Course, which is more famous and more expensive, but we wanted to go with that alternate route, which is based on this channel, of affordable golf within the areas. And we're going to use public transportation hopefully on the way over there. Keep it within a distance and go after those golf courses. And that's what we did here at this course, which was well worth the opportunity for just 12 euros. Just over 30 years old, and it's just starting to fill in with the multiple play at this course. Now it should be noted there is a foot golf course on the other side, which made it a little nervous because the course kind of looked very tight there on the foot golf and it wasn't that enjoyable. There's a full 18 holes. We just played the first 12 of those. Those last 18 get a little bit shorter, and it was just recommended from the inside to get footage of those first 12. It was pretty much the best bang for your buck here. The full 18 holes at this golf course stretches just over 3,000 yards at 3,418 yards, and it's a par 71. So it is a short course. It plays pretty short, but for the greens, bunkers, as you can see right off the bat, they're pretty legit for just a few euros to play this golf course. A lot of wear and tear, a lot of confusion on where you're going on this golf course. It is well labeled for the most part, as long as you know you're going the right direction, still keeping that scorecard on you on most of the holes. People are jumping around though. You can tell right off the bat, people jump in front of you, behind you. You're not really sure if you should hit up on people because the course only plays just 200 yards on some of them. There's no point of bringing out a driver until you get on some of the holes where you're looking at maybe 300 yards, like the last hole, or not the last hole, number 9 is 323 yards. That's considered the hardest hole on the course, but if you bomb a drive, you're right up there. More of a part 3 course, which is great during this adventure through Ireland. Just trying to get some golf in is hard enough, and most importantly, trying to get it in within a budget is the most important. So without further ado, just kind of going through these holes, just my personal opinion of this course and asking whether if it's worth it, and of a 1 to a 10, just like we do on all the other golf vlogs. The big question with that is, I would put this one at least over a 6 at a 6.1. I think that's a fair number to start us off at. It feels like you're in Kilkenny. You know, you're in Ireland, so the course extremely well kept. There's nothing taken away from it. But being such a short course, it has to at least have the opportunity of never going over a 7. And then with that being said, just pushing it down to a 6. Very special course to get out and play, but there's better ones out there, and it could even drop a little bit further down the line, but we'll stand true to a 6.1. It deserves a 6. Course is in great shape, and for the most part, as long as you know where you're going on most of the holes, you're going to stay in pretty good. Though I don't recommend hitting driver. There's a lot of people still teeing off with driver on some of those holes. It plays short, but also has a unique feel to it on some of them, like number 9 at 323 yards. When you go closer to that hole, first you got off the tee box a pretty tight layout for your golf ball just to travel through, and then it's open within 300 yards, and then you have some challenging bushes that pop up right before that. If you're able to cut right through it, you're okay, but you don't want to get too far in front of it. You'll have no shot on your second attempt. Of course, just like our other videos, if you've played this course, let us know in the comment section below what you think of this 1 to 10. I think it's a strong 6.1. I think, you know, if you add a 4.4 from Google's, you're sitting at an 8. That's not fair. At least that this offers some real footage of the course. It's not biased based on a third-party company coming in and taking footage of the golf course. This is just someone trying to get a good deal and putting in consideration the great price as well. Leaves just a fun experience for just a few euros that is at least over a 6, and that's why we have to give it a 6.1 on this channel. Putting surfaces were true, greens were tight, there's no trash throughout the course. If anything, it could have the most trash out of all the other courses I had, but I would say that was just because there's more trash cans for people to put trash in, and maybe they haven't had a chance to get out there and clean that up, and that's not on them. And we're not going to take that away. There's no trash throughout this course. For the most part, if you have a chance to play this, if you have a chance just to comment down below and let us know where we should go next on this traveling trip throughout Europe and targeting Ireland for right now. Most importantly, let's leave us off by, if you haven't followed yet, follow down below. Keep a lookout for more videos to come. We're going to be hitting close to 100 episodes, and we're just going to leave that golf course with some good feelings.
And then we'll decide.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. Thanks.
Well, we did it. We hit the course. Boom. Now we gotta walk to the train station. Not a bad course, not a bad looking area. So keep a lookout.
Go flight.
Launch control, this is Houston. We are go for launch.